Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? All right, I'm kind of surprised, that I have to share this with you because I normally get expatriates who get in touch with me for news related to UAE, but now I've started to get Emirates Airlines, employees getting in touch with me, especially pilots. I didn't think pilots would be getting in touch with me, but since the past 2-3 days, I've been getting more and more EK pilots, so from all over the world, and I got a couple of them. And as I share this with you, I will do my best not to share their identities. Not do my best. I will not share their identities. And if in case during the video you see breaks, it's maybe because I reviewed the video and I deleted what I felt was not to be shared. So once again, this is not published in the papers or in the media. This will be, this is what the actual people who are working there have shared. The only news-related article that I'll give you is what one Emirates Airlines pilot shared with me. He told me, read this, and this is from Forbes. Forbes, it was dated July 2nd, 2020. It is an article by Will Horton, who's the senior contributor of Aerospace and Defense. He says the title of the article is Qatar Airways has the resilient strategy Emirates needs for COVID-19. I'll put the link below, check the link and read the article. To give a summary of this whole article, what it says is Emirates built itself around large aircrafts, not just the A380, but also 777s. And these aircrafts, it seems, will be very difficult to fill because they're huge, they're massive. Emirates always believed that it could fill up these aircrafts, and they kept buying bigger because they wanted more revenue, they wanted more profits. They kept thinking in double digits or triple digits. Okay. But Qatar, on the other hand, favored medium-sized jets like the A350 and the 787s. So they would be viable for fewer passengers and it would be easier to fill. So Emirates Airlines, will have to fill up these massive, huge behemoths, and they are finding it very hard. While Qatar, on the other hand, has smaller aircrafts, which is easier to fill. Then Qatar's Chief Strategy and Transformation Officer, Thierry, I'm going to murder his name anyway, Thierry Antinori. Okay, I don't know if I got his name right, but Thierry Antinori, he said, they are the ideal aircraft to start to develop a network in Europe and Asia. Okay, so before joining Qatar, Thierry Antinori, he worked 7 years with Emirates Airlines as the CCO. Now, I had to do a little bit of Google search. What is CCO? CCO is the Chief Compliance Officer or Corporate Compliance Officer. Okay, and as for Google, this is what it says. A Chief Compliance Officer is a corporate official in charge of overseeing and managing compliance issues with an organization. For example, that a company is complying with regulatory requirements and that a company and its employees are complying with internal policies and procedures. So he did have a deeper understanding of how Emirates Airlines, managed and maintained its businesses. So he took that wealth of information, moved on to Qatar, and it seems that for Qatar, it has been a boom or blessing ever since. Because as far as I look at it, he knows the plus points of Emirates Airlines, he knows the minus points of Emirates Airlines, and after joining Qatar Airways, obviously he would share, or he would make sure that the plus was taken care of, and whatever were the drawbacks of Emirates Airlines, he would ensure that Qatar was one step ahead. So at least that is what I would do if I was at a very high level with my competitor and I joined another guy. I would make sure that they were very well prepared for anything. Okay, so then it says here, for wide-bodied and under 350 seats like A350 and 787, Qatar has 111 aircrafts, while Emirates Airlines has only 10. So just look at the numbers. Qatar has 111 aircrafts. Qatar has only 10 of its 777-200 LRs. So kind of more or less the same configuration, but different companies. So just look at the unfair disadvantage or advantage that Qatar has over Emirates. Emirates has 10. This one has 110. So the revenue that they would make is 10 times more or 11 times more than Emirates Airlines. So Emirates belatedly realized its need of smaller wide-bodied, but its A350s and 787s won't arrive until 2023 or 2024. So that's another 4 more years, which will be too late to help its downturn. So read the article. They give you specs, they give you bits of information, and that kind of gives you a perspective as to why Qatar now will surely have the last laugh. So Emirates was doing very well, and they tried to destroy Qatar Airways. Now Qatar Airways will make sure that they capitalize on this, forward upturn or whatever. Okay, now another pilot. This is now what a second pilot gave me, and this is what he says. Okay, this is what he said in his message to me. Dear Loy, I worked for Emirates for the last, I've censored, number of years. Unfortunately, I was declared redundant from I've censored, so they can't find out how many years he has worked and when was he made redundant. Due to the travel restrictions, we couldn't travel back, and the company agreed to be paying 25% basic and house allowance till the repatriation flights are open. Now the issue is that they paid the allowance with a remark of end of service payments. Now the bank accounts are frozen due to the loans, and the pending end of service is now not payable by check or by any other means unless you're a UAE national. Wow. Okay, so if you're an expat, your money is not given in your hands. We feel deprived by the company. We committed our time, and now they treat us this way. We agree it is our responsibility to pay our liabilities, but we also have families and dependents, and the above all bills to pay. Now we are relying on relief food from our fellow whatever. I just wanted you to know. I wanted to know if there's a legal procedure to ask payments through checks. Thanks, and hide my identity. Okay, so this is what one person actually sent me, a pilot, and another pilot, not pilot. He works for Emirates or Dnata. I'm not too sure, but this is what he sent me. This was sent as an internal message. Effective immediately, Dubai-based employees in grade EK01 and EK08. I know that's a grade. Okay. EK1 to EK8, those 8 grades or whatever, and equivalent are required to produce a bank clearance letter or salary transfer letter, clearance letter from their salary bank if they wish their end of service benefits to be paid via check or another account. This does not apply to UAE nationals. So UAE nationals, nothing, no need to worry. You don't have to bother, you get your money. But expats, no, I'm sorry. Please contact your end of service administrator for further details. Whatever the name, Executive Vice President, Human Resources. Okay, so this was shared courtesy Emirates Airlines and Dnata Group. Then another person working for Dnata, this is what he shared with me. It says confidential. Hello, everyone. As we continue to assess the impact of COVID-19 on our business, we maintain a tight control on our costs in order to right-size the business based on our future requirements. With the significant changes to our operations, we have to take some decisions to ensure that we have the correct resource requirements for the future. We have now conducted a review of our operational areas, including customer service. Our aim is to protect as many jobs as possible and retain our talents. And we can achieve this by converting a significant number of part-time employees to convert a significant number of full-time employees to permanent part-time contracts. I like the way they made it sound. From full-time employees, they use the word permanent, part-time. So there are, according to me, when you are a full-time employee, you get certain benefits, certain perks, gratuity. You get, maybe insurance, insurance, housing, or whatever. Part-time employees, I don't think get as many benefits as a full-time employee. That's as far as I know, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. We are accepting and encouraging applications for permanent part-time roles. So we're encouraging you, please get rid of the full-time contract where we were paying you much more benefits. You will work the same number of hours, but we'll pay you much more less. That's what I feel is what they are saying. Then he says, we would ask you to fill up and submit this form. There's a link to volunteer to move to a permanent part-time contract. Before you do that, it is very important that you understand the changes in your contractual terms and conditions including salaries and benefits. You can read more in the FAQ and terms and conditions attached. If you're interested, please submit your expression of interest by Monday, 6th of July 2020. This offer is available to certain operational roles, and it's a permanent change to your contact type. Please do not forward this mail. Well, I'm sorry, someone forwarded it to me. The decision is not taken lightly, and we thank all of you. This is the normal bullshit that they give at the end. We thank you for your consideration and understanding. Whilst we do everything possible to protect as many jobs as possible within Dnata, we understand that you may have additional questions or concerns. So we'll be organizing a series of MS Teams calls, virtual meetings to assist. Details of those meetings will be sent tomorrow. Alternatively, you can reach out to hrdnata@dnata.com. Kind regards. So in other words, well, we're going to show you the middle finger, but it's going to be very nicely. Okay. Then another pilot from Emirates Airlines, this is what he sent me. There was a meeting on Thursday, all locals, that is Emiratis, to be trained into Boeing, all graduation cadets to be hired. Apparently this time it will all be F/O fired and then captains downgraded. 400 on Boeing and 5 to 500 on A380s. Okay, so these people will be downgraded. Beyond sad and disheartening, guys have also started to resign, saying they don't like the situation. Worst aviation year ever. I heard tomorrow. Just really wanted to give everyone a heads up. Not going to start a rumor or gossip. Okay. Then one other Emirates Airlines pilot, he said this. I'm hearing 700 plus more pilots to go on Sunday, mainly A380s. They're going to run the fleet down to 500 from a crew of 1,300. 250 odd trainers to stay as they can fly both seats and rest locals. Only 30 into 380s remain. That means 30 A380s. They had more than 115, I think. 30 into 16 crew craft, that is 480. Okay, so rest everyone will be terminated. And this I also got from Korean Airlines. Korean Airlines, one of the pilots, he sent me this. Today, KAL has advised us that they will use the force majeure clause. I've heard that somewhere. Okay, I don't know what is that. If you know, tell me. Force majeure clause and terminate a number of expat contracts. They have advised that all CCL contracts for first officers, A380 captains, B737 captains, and pilots in training will be terminated at the end of July. We are devastated to see this, and the affected pilots have our deepest sympathies. We had hoped to be able to see all our teams return to work when the world recovers from this virus. We have not been advised on any terminations for A330 captains, B747 captains, or B777 captains, aside from those in training. We have been asking KAL for an update, as they have indicated in the May 21st update that one would be due in June. We hope to receive something soon. We have been receiving many emails in our group asking to obtain a firm date from KAL when the expat group will return. We do not think that KAL will be able to do this as present, as they do not know when the demand for flights will return. This email has been sent to all our KAL pilots. Thank you, kind regards to the person who sent it. I don't want to expose name. Finally, the big news that I want to share with you. I will not share this document because I was told it is confidential. It is sent by a law firm, okay? And this pilot who is suing, a group of pilots who are suing Emirates Airlines, this is what he shared, okay? So I'll read out. I'm sorry, I can't share it. It says, attention, investigation of arbitrary, redundancy conditions for Emirates pilots, dated June 20th, 2020. Dear aviation professionals, Emirates pilots, as we know, have informed us that many of you were regrettably made redundant due to COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. Our law firm is a singular and unique advocate for pilots worldwide. So we at whatever group are currently investigating an appropriate legal strategy against Emirates on behalf of the newly made redundant pilots to A, determine if there was a suitable methodology used to decide the redundancies, and B, to confirm that you have received all financial entitlements under relevant labor laws. If you wish to join us, follow this through. We have prepared to engage with Emirates informally on behalf of the affected group. And in the event that the option is exhausted without success, are prepared to appropriately escalate the matters in the courts. We strongly encourage Emirates pilots who have been made redundant to disseminate this message to all affected colleagues, and to contact your colleagues who know us at our offices directly. They've given the number, they've given the email, they've given all the details so that we can proactively work to ensure your legal rights are appropriately protected. In light of the circumstance, the group will provide discounted legal service. We are part of some big hi-fi name and will also honor discounts for both past and present APC members. I don't know what is the APC, Aerospace Partner something. Okay. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact 12345. Okay, whatever. So this was a legal document that I received that they are planning to sue Emirates Airlines. To think about it, okay? This is my brain. This is my small little brain thinking. Emirates is part of Dubai. And Dubai is owned by Sheikh Mohammed. And they are billionaires. Now, if you're planning to sue Dubai, or if you're planning to sue Sheikh Mohammed in Dubai, which belongs to Sheikh Mohammed, it's like I'm telling you, I'm going to sue you in your court, in your country, in your house, where you write the rules. You're not going to win. So if they have to succeed, the only way they can succeed is if they take it internationally and not locally, UAE. Because in UAE, end of the day, they're going to drag this 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. They can drag it as long as they like. They can, say, case dismissed, you lost the case, or they can say, fine, just to make you feel better, you won the case, but your compensation is 10%, So I don't see the merit of suing Emirates Airlines in UAE, where Sheikh Mohammed owns Emirates Airlines, Sheikh Mohammed owns Dubai courts, Sheikh Mohammed owns Dubai law, and Sheikh Mohammed owns everything in Dubai. And you're planning to sue Sheikh Mohammed in Sheikh Mohammed land? Come on. It's not going to work out, man. So anyway, this is what I've received. What do you think? Do you think they would succeed? Do you think they would fail? I don't know. I'm just going to, I'm just a messenger to share with you whatever I received back. Okay, so guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like I always do, I'm just a humble bumble messenger. I share with you whatever I receive. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Once again, this is me signing off for now. Take care.
Are you fed up of life? Earning a pathetic salary, working long hours, having an ungrateful boss, facing office politics, the constant fear of losing your job, and after paying rent, groceries, shopping, and children's expenses, you are left with hardly any savings. Is this the life you dreamed of? Or do you wish to change your life forever? Meet Loy Machedo, the world's #1 personal branding coach. He will help you identify the real you, position and sell yourself by getting the job of your dreams, and make good money anywhere in the world. If you do not believe me, Google his name, Loy Machedo, and you will find 2 million web links online and over 200 recommendations from very happy clients. So the question is, do you want to change your life? If yes, then contact Loy Machedo. www.loymachedo.com. Who is loymachedo.com? Thinkpersonalbranding.com. What are you waiting for? Do it now.